channel. I'm super happy to see you guys again. I know you have not heard from me in a bit. I honestly apologize for not posting last week. I just been super busy, super tired, and I've been feeling super unmotivated lately. I don't know if it's just because I've been feeling kind of sick and just so much on my plate, but I'm trying to get back on track with that. So I appreciate you guys for waiting and being patient with me and while I trying to fit this into my schedule. So I'm really happy to see you guys, and thanks. So as you can tell from this title of the video, we're gonna be learning about patience. And as humans, I honestly believe that a lot of us don't have patience. I'm not the most patient person. Honestly, if I order something from online, I'll honestly check the mail next day, even though I know it hasn't been shipped yet, or I haven't got an email confirming it was shipped. Or when I send an audition or something, I literally check my email like right after to see if they answered or something like that. Or like my combination, if you guys all know the combinations, I literally just zip by because I'm just not patient. I just need it right here, right then, and right now. And when I go to like an interview as well, I'm like literally like don't even give them like a day or two. I call literally like, hey, I haven't heard back from you guys. So honestly, I feel like we all need to know how to learn how to be patient. We all need to know why we need to be patient. And I just feel it's like one of the characteristics we all lack of. I know there's some people that handle it like are more patient than others, and that's true, but I just feel like it's one of the characteristics as humans. We are not naturally we don't naturally have the patience that we need in life. So I'm just gonna make this video for you guys, and I honestly love doing these videos because I'm Christian, as a lot of you guys know. I'm a big Jesus freak. I love Jesus. I accepted him around when I was in middle school, and I can make another video how that went for me and stuff like that. So yeah, I honestly love this because I'm trying to have more intimate times with God on my free time instead of just Sundays. And I know I'm not doing this just so that I can record and share with the world. I gather all the information I've learned and for my own private time with him and share it with you guys. So yeah, it just fits perfectly because I want more time with him, with my Jesus, and I just like taking the time to read and learn more because I feel like you can never get enough from him. So thank you guys. So if you guys like this video, make sure to like it down there. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and give a big thumbs up and share this video with your friends and family. Thank you guys. I really love you, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you at the end. Bye. I just want to start off with a question for you guys. How many of you guys are patient? I know I'm not. I know a lot of people aren't either. And how do I know this? Well, as we grow as a community, as we grow in this world, well, you start seeing that a lot of people aren't patient. Why? Because a lot of people are in a rush. A lot of people need to be somewhere. A lot of people have appointments they need to get to. Fast food restaurants, it's called fast food for a reason. Food that is fast. Why? Because everyone has to be somewhere and they just need something quick and fast to eat. And as dining in was not an option anymore, they created a drive-through. And when the drive-through wasn't fast enough, they created two. And when that didn't work, well, you get the point. And as for me, I do not like waiting more than 30 minutes for my food. When I order something, I want it right there and then, right? Or if I see a line that's really long at some other restaurant, I might as well just leave. I went to Olive Garden today, and they told me the wait was 45 minutes, and I was just like, but I really wanted my pasta, so I waited. But I literally wanted right there and then. That's just how our world works. Sometimes we're just really we're just in a hurry, and sometimes we don't stop and look around our surroundings. Sometimes we don't even stop to smell the flowers because we're always in a rush. Today we're gonna learn about patience and why it's important to be patient. Why it's important not to rush things. Why it's important to just stop for a minute. We're gonna go into scripture. We're gonna go to James 5:7, and it says, "Brothers and sisters, be patient. The Lord will come, so be patient until that time. Look at the farmers. They have to be patient. They have to wait for their valuable crops to grow and produce a harvest. They wait patiently for the first and the last rain." Okay, so as I was reading this, I was like, oh, the first and the last rain. I thought it As you can tell, I'm not patient. I was like, oh, so it rains in the morning and then the last rain rains at night. So maybe just one day. But then I did some research and it says the first rain comes in the fall and the last rain comes in the spring. That is a long wait. And what's crazy to think about, they have to wait, because obviously when you plant a seed, you're obviously not going to eat the fruit or whatever you planted right away. You have to give it some time. You have to wait until it gets to a certain color, certain size. I know when my parents planted tomatoes, I hate tomatoes, but I always liked picking at it. I always pick the tomatoes green, and we all know tomatoes, oh well, except tomatillos, but we all know, like the Roman tomatoes, we all know tomatoes had to be red, and I was always picking out green because I wanted to pick them out now because they were ready. They were like out, so I was like, they're ready. And yeah, but right here it says you need to be patient like a farmer. Farmers have to be patient because they have to wait until the food's ready, wait until it's fully produced and stuff like that. And like I said, we either want it now or not at all. And that's not how it should be. And if you see a long line at one of your restaurants, instead of waiting, you're probably just gonna leave and go somewhere else because you don't have time for that. Of course, I don't have time for a lot of things. We gotta wait. So that brings me to my 3 points that I brought for you in this video. Patient is the key to life. What, Jocelyn? Patience is the key to life. And what do I want to mean by that? Well, patience, in order to live our life, we have to be patient. Like I told you in my first video, purpose, our life is not to just live and die. Our life is to live out a purpose that God has brought to us, a vision and a purpose that we have for ourselves that God planted in our heart. And if we are not patient for that, I know, like I told you guys, I'm really bad at being patient, and as I was growing up, like we all been through this, we couldn't wait till we were 19. We couldn't wait to leave from our parents' house and stuff. We never actually stopped to think about all the consequences, all the things that was gonna happen after we turned 19. Like they kicked me. I have my own adult insurance because I couldn't be in the kids one because I was to the Nebraska law, I was already an adult. I have to pay insurance, I have to pay car insurance, I have to pay my phone bill, I have to pay, I paid all that before, but it all came with another price. That makes sense. Like we don't think about the consequences. We don't stop to think about further things that's beyond what we want. Does that make sense? We have to be patient in order to fully think, to fully function. And let me read this verse to you guys that I found, and that really opened up my mind. A patient person is very smart. A quick-tempered person makes stupid mistakes. Proverbs 14:29. And I'm not trying to call anybody stupid. I'm not trying to like make anybody sound like they have anger issues. Quick-tempered might sound like anger issues, but it might make other emotions as well. A lot of people rush into relationships because they cannot wait to get married. They cannot wait to start a life with somebody. But what happens when they start living with each other, when they get married? Because they start, when you get married with somebody, shoot, I always have brain farts when I make these videos. You start knowing that person more than you did before. Like, yeah, you know that you start, when you're dating that person, it's to get to know them, but you know more of that person because you're living with them, you're there with them like more for 24/7 now. But sometimes we act towards emotion instead of our mind, because sometimes we're just in a rush. Sometimes we just want to zoom in and not take a moment. So a patient person is very smart. A quick-tempered person makes stupid mistakes. Or stupid is such a hard word, but you know, the Bible's pretty blunt. And that hit me because I have like, I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I'm actually in school to get my medical assisting and then transfer into getting my nursing degree, which is basically adding another 2 years of schooling to my life. So I will be done with school in 6 years. And I have a friend that's literally getting their nursing degree in 16 months. Okay, try adding all that math, science, all that other stuff in that time limit. That's gonna be way harder. I see my friend struggling, lacking of sleep, trying to study all this material. Why does he do this to himself? And I asked him that, and he's like, well, I just want my nursing degree right there and then. And a lot of us just want whatever we want right there and then. Alright, point number 2. God develops slowly because his grand designs are never hurried. Alright? So as a Christian, we all have our own purpose. We all have whatever we want in our life, whatever school we want. Like when you send in your college application to the school that you want, you really want to hear from them right there and then, right? And maybe like your God has everything in his hands. Sometimes he works. Okay, I read this tweet that I really loved from Lecrae, and it said, let me remember, I think I wrote it down. Oh, God's not too slow, we're too impatient. I'm gonna read that again. God's not too slow, we're too impatient. Sorry. So again, God develops slowly because his grand designs are never hurried. And when I say slow, I mean his own pace. His pace is probably fast paced, but we're like you know, like I feel like that Snapchat little bunny thing that's like yeah, we're probably like that, and God's probably just like going down, taking his time, because honestly, he puts a lot of thought into his creation, a lot of time to his plans and his ideas to like fully work out how we need to get to our life. And just like an animal print, right? Or our fingerprints, we all have different fingerprints. Giraffes don't all have the same spots. They all, even though it looks like it, but I read online that they don't. Isn't that crazy? And God did that. Wow. And like a snowflake, like if you look, the snowflake has different designs. And if God took his time to design that, then he took his time to design us like all differently. And it's crazy. We just need to be patient and wait, even though sometimes waiting is really boring. But sometimes it's not how long we wait, but how we wait. Wow, that's so smart, Justin. I just thought of that. Sometimes, I'm gonna say that again. Sometimes it's not how long we wait, but how we wait. What are we doing when we wait? What things are we doing to get where we need to be? Waiting honestly can suck, right? But what are you doing to keep yourself busy, to prepare yourself for what you want, to prepare yourself to where you need to be? That is crazy, Jasmine. You are crazy. Like, you are smart, Jasmine. And I'm gonna read another verse to you guys. So it says here, the end of something is better than its beginning. Patience is better than pride. That's crazy. The end of something is better than the beginning. Why? Because you look back at everything you had to do to get where you need to be. And sometimes patience is better than pride, because sometimes we want to step ahead and be like, I did this in this time, tops. Or you just let that emotion take over. Alright, point number 3. Rushing things often brings future pain. And how do I know this? For an example, Abraham and Sarah. God promised Abraham that he was gonna have a multitude of people from his son. And at that time, Abraham and Sarah did not have any sons, they couldn't have any kids. Sarah was entering the menopause stage, where if you do not know what that is, but she was just in the ending. And she was just ending. She wasn't gonna have any more. She wasn't gonna be able to have any kids anymore. And so when God makes a promise, God keeps it. Okay? At this point, let's just leave that up there. And it took God a long time for him to fulfill that promise to Abraham. It took 25 years. Let's just say 25. It took him 25 years to fulfill that promise that he gave to Abraham and Sarah. And when that was taking time, they kind of left that promise like in the back of their head, in the back of their mind. Like they kind of just locked it up and tossed it somewhere. like they didn't forget about it. They kind of just like put it to the side, like, okay, it's taking too long, I'm not seeing anything happening, so okay. So during that time, Sarah told Abraham, you know, they had a servant, you know, I'm in the borderline, I'm not going to be able to give you a kid, go to that servant. She agreed, have a kid. You know, Abraham was probably like, no, no, I'm not going to do that to you, blah, 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 and somehow he did. Later on, they had that son, he grew up, I don't know how old, I'm sorry, his dad loved that kid with everything, and imagine how Sarah probably felt, if I was in her shoes, useless, jealousy towards that other woman that was able to have a kid, and she couldn't, for her husband, probably felt left out by Abraham, maybe because he was just spending more time with the servant and his son. Later on, God sent somebody to remind Abraham of his promise, and not remind him, but tell him that it was time, to tell him that Sarah was pregnant. And it was just Abraham and that guy, and Sarah was listening from the tent, and Sarah overheard him tell him that she was pregnant, and Sarah laughed. And she wasn't laughing because she was happy and couldn't believe it. Well, yeah, she was laughing because she honestly couldn't believe it. She honestly thought that this was a joke. That, oh, I'm old, I'm past that stage, I can't have kids anymore. And yeah. Later on, she found out that she was pregnant, that she was gonna have a son. And there was fighting. Both women were fighting for who gets who, and let's just say, if you want to know more, I'll tell you where the whole story is. And let's just say that when Isaac was born, which was the son's name with Sarah and Abraham, he had to tell the servant and his first son to leave, and that must have been hard for Abraham. And why? I don't want you to think that, no, well, this was Christian, how could he do that? Like, that was his son. Read the story and you will completely understand on why that he had to do what he had to do. He did not love his first son any less than he did when he had Isaac. But as any family, there were family problems, and sometimes you had to do what you had to do. And that brings back to my first point, rushing things brings future pain. So when Abraham and Sarah had Isaac, Abraham was 100 and Sarah was 90 or 91, like in that age range. They were old, like old. Like imagine your grandparents having another kid at that age. That's crazy. So and this can like caption back to the first point. We often want it so badly that we ruin it before it even begins. That must have been super difficult for Abraham to deal with that, and all the drama that he had to go through. That's crazy. And that's how I want to take you guys. We need to be patient. Sometimes we need to stop and think and not act through emotions, and sometimes we just need to stop being in a hurry. Sometimes we just need to remember to be patient, to think our life throughout, because we don't want to bring any future pain into our life. We don't want we want God to do His work with us, and we want to be we want Him to develop us slowly, because we are a grand design, and not hurry. Because imagine, I did my homework in a hurry in high school a lot, and I would misspell stuff, and like you could tell when it was in a hurry. But when you took your time, you were proud to turn in your homework. Sometimes I just turned it in, I was like, I'm done, but I could have done better. You get your grade and study, right? And sometimes you just don't want to put all that pressure on yourself and procrastinate. And patience is the key to life. I know how much we all hate waiting when we order something, for food or whatever online. Combination, like, you know, in high school we had combination lock, and I'll be turning that thing and it would never open, but sometimes it's because I was going too fast, because I could not wait. I had to get to my next step. But sometimes all I had to do in order to open my locker was stop and slow down. And that's what we need to do. I hope this message touched you, and I hope it helped you learn all about patience and how to be patient and why we need to be patient. So the next time you're trying to rush through things, let's double think and be patient. thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope to see you guys back soon. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe down there, and also click that notification bell so you don't miss any further videos. I know I've been not posting as much lately, and I'm trying to get back on track of that. I will have I hope more free time in my life. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much, and thanks for all your support. Bye. I also wanted to comment, I found this really cool thing. It said Joseph waited 13 years, Abraham waited 25 years, Moses waited 40 years, and Jesus waited 30 years for his promises to be fulfilled, or their purpose, and or how long they had to wait for to be patient. So yeah, I just wanted to comment that because I kind of forgot to put it in my sermon. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening to me. I cannot talk. Okay, bye.